Welcome to NGS, where we dive into my hobbies, such as playing cards. Yes, it is the first Wednesday of the month, and you know what that means? That it is B-DoN's Select! This month, the deck that was sent to me is right here. I'm going to open it up. For those who don't know how the series works, B-Don the Magician, this guy right here, he sends me a deck randomly every month, and I don't know what it is or what to expect when I open it. So this whole series is me opening it and you getting my genuine reaction to the deck and an on-the-spot showcase of me trying to figure it out. Here is his channel. If you are not subscribed to it, I highly recommend it, especially if you like magic tutorials. He has a lot and he's constantly making new tutorials all the time. So if you are interested, go check him out. So let's go ahead and jump into this here Select. Alright, we got a lot of goodies on this one. We have here a save money using our website. We have here a Fontaine deck from their Nickelodeon series they have. We have here an 8 of spades with, I'm not sure, slow hands back, and a 2 of clubs, which is a, wow, this is an Ellusionist hand. I think this is the Black Tiger? I'm pretty sure it's the Black Tiger. Let's get to the deck. I don't know what it is. This is all a genuine reaction. Let's see. And it is a Dan and Dave deck, it looks like. Alright, I don't have enough of these. That wasn't sarcasm. I really don't have enough of these. Also, I don't have enough of these protectors either. Alright, so dananddave.com. This says, playing cards, but it is playing cards both. Oh no, it's not. Playing cards mirror. Is this the smoke and mirror ones that I've heard about? Or is it just a mirror? Oh yeah, smoke and mirrors. Alright, so I guess this is the Smoke and Mirrors playing cards by Dan and Dave. I've heard a lot about this, so let's go ahead and dive into it. Already I see no seal, so that's a good sign, right? Opening the tab. Okay, so right off the bat, the front of the tuck case, we have mirror written in the middle with a lot of squiggly loop-de-doopy line work here to make the circle. We have playing cards written in this font that looks like it could have worked if you flipped it upside down, but that is not the case. Unless that is the case, then I can't see it like I did with the Split Spades deck. Split Spades, which upside down says Super Stitties. Sittids. It is a gloss black and a gloss white, no embossing, no matting. Pretty nice. I do notice though that the circle is not centered. I don't know if it's designed that way, but it's not centered left or right or up and down. We have here on the side the D&D Playing Card Company, Hollywood, California. And then we have these lines with these circles and loop-de-doops and dots. On this side we have the lines, loop-de-doops, and dots again, but this time it says Dan and Dave, illustrated by C. Scott. On the bottom we have Smoke and Mirrors with their website here and their Dan and Dave logo. On the top here we have Poker and Mirror. So let's go ahead and dive into this. We have a little D&D showing out right here. And on the tab here we have those loop-de-doop symbols again, and on the inside it's just white, and the flaps have, I don't know what these are, they look like vinyl records, I'm not sure, and the inside is just white. Okay, so it looks like, oh, I didn't talk about the back. Rewind. We have the D&D logo being looped around with these, they look like very long vines, or you know, the vines that Bulbasaur uses going around, and I'm sure there's something going on, I just don't see it happening. And then their website right here. And here on the back of the cards we have the DD. It looks like a vinyl record, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. And then we have a whole bunch of loop-de-doopy swirly durlies along the edges here. It is a black card. I hope, let me see. It looks like the faces are white, but the backs are black. This would have been cool if it was all black, but I get it. And you can tell it is actually thinner than like the thick stock you expect from Theory 11. And I know a lot of people like the thin playing cards. I'm personally not a fan, but I don't really have that many thin stocked playing cards, so I really have no basis to make that judgment off of. So hopefully, you know, I can get a better idea when using these. But I will say, these feel great in hand. Yeah, they feel really good. Is it a one-way deck? Let me see. No, I think it's a two-way deck. Let's go ahead and look at the faces. That spread actually looked really cool. Alright, so I went to the backs. All that just to go to the backs, of course. Alright, so we have here the Joker card, which is, I'm pretty sure that's their, like, mascot. I've seen them before online, but it's the magician with the top hat and the cane. Is there any reveal going on here that I do not see? I don't think so. And then we have the D on the top left and bottom right for Dan and Dave. Here's the Ace of Spades, very interesting. We have a lot of those swirly dorlies again, and it looks like they're inside a bubble, like a spade-shaped bubble. So that's pretty cool. I like the way that the artwork kind of fades into the background, and you have foreground artwork too, which is very obviously in the foreground. Like, it gives it a depth and makes it actually, you know, look 3D. Kind of gives me like Peacock vibes. I'm not sure. I assume that it's supposed to be the smoke with the mirrors, you know. The mirror would technically be in the center, and this would be the smoke. And then we get to the faces, which look to be normal bicycle font, I think. Maybe a little thinner, actually. And the pips look bigger, but that's just off of a first exam or first look. Wow, okay, whoa, hold on now. I don't know why, but I really like these court cards. They give off like a abstract, you know, shapes and modern art look to it with the yellow, red, and black with the really big shapes that make up the jack. Of course, the faces of the court cards are the same that you get from Bicycle, and the crowns have nothing on them. There's like, I'm a fan of less is more. I love subtle things, and this is very subtle. You don't have the intricate line work through the clothes, you just have the colors, and I think that is actually really nice. I really like that. Then we get to the diamonds. And here we go with the diamond court cards. These, I don't know what it is. I am very, like, I love looking at these. It's very appealing to my eye. And here we are with the clubs. Here we are at the clubs. Get out of here. I really like this, like, big shaped court card color scheme. And the red is not a deep blood red, it's a very light red, kind of like a Valentine's Day red. And then we get a double backer, which is really nice. And then we have a promo card, it looks to be. But you can use this for anything. Like, I use these cards to have spectators sign if I want to do like some bending or ripping to a card, or doing a trick that involves letting them keep the signed card. So I still keep the whole 52 card deck, you know what I mean? Gotta think smart. But yeah, I believe this is my second Dan and Dave deck, my first Smoke and Mirrors deck. I believe this has a lot of different iterations. I'm not sure if I'm wrong about that. Please let me know down in the comments. In fact, if you know about any other Dan and Dave deck that you think is a must-have or an evergreen deck that every collector should have, let me know down in the comments so I can possibly add that to the lineup of decks that I showcase. Please. I'm cutting this in because I forgot to check if these were blacklight sensitive. That's on me. I've done that a lot when I first started doing the black lights, and I apparently have gotten back into that habit. All right, here we go. Blacklight time, baby. So they glow a little bit, and they glow like a very bluish white, not white like you would think it would be. But let's get to the actual cards. Nah, they don't really glow. There's like a little subtle glow, but I think that's just on account for them being white. And yeah, the faces also do not glow as well. The white does, but like I said, just because it's white. Shame. The spread gives like this smoky feel, which I kind of think is the whole point of it. And it looks like, you know, like smoke. Now we just need the mirrors, which, I mean, you could always say that the mirror is the half, while the other half is the reflection, you know? But yeah, what another good deck here. I do think it's cheating, though, that he sent me the Chris Angel deck, because any deck after that I get will be a good deck, you know? I think B-DoN's did a little cheat there, but it is what it is. Thank you, B-Don, for the Dan and Dave deck. Another deck that I'm probably going to put into my rotation as well, so I can give it a try. Thanks again to B-Don. I said it once, I'll say it again. Subscribe to B-Don if you haven't, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Like 80% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed, which would make sense if it was like 1 or 2 videos, but that's through all my videos. So if you are a active watcher and are not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down below. I do showcases weekly, and by weekly I mean like almost every day. If you are interested in a giveaway, the details are down in the description. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you right back in the next video.
You're dealing with the ghost. We are spitting facts, so don't mistake it with a boast. Looking for a lethal injection, we got the dose. We are giving the chills from your head down to your toes. You're trying to touch us, but you're dealing with the ghost.